stuff they've got in here is unbelievable. Look at this. This is a Ford RS 200, one of the most desirable cars in my imagination ever. A Sierra Cosworth there, that's a 500. An Anglia 105E, my brother had one of those. It's incredible. Oh, Escort Mexico. That's actually Bjorn Voldegaard's car. But this is what I've really come here to see, a Ford Cortina. You often find that families are, you know, a Vauxhall family or a British Leyland family. I definitely come from a Ford family. My dad loved Cortinas. Look at this Crusader, that's one of the last Cortinas. My dad had 4 Cortinas, a Mark I, a Mark II, oh, it's a Lotus, and 2 Mark IIIs. They were all estate cars, and this Mark III, it's the facelift model. This is the car I actually learned to drive in. For most people, the Cortina was a practical car, you know, a workhorse, a family car. Nothing really glamorous, nothing overtly sporting. Yes, there were sportier Cortinas, the Lotus Cortina, Mark I and Mark II. But by the time the Cortina evolved to the Mark III, you could buy something with pretty reasonable levels of performance. Take, for instance, this 2-door. This is a Cortina which borrowed some technology from the overtly sporting Ford Capri. It's got a V6 3-litre engine in it, which you could only order if you asked a firm called Superspeed, who would prepare racing Fords, to build this for you, here, in Essex. I mean, look at it. That Coke bottle styling, that sort of tweak around the hips. It's beautiful. It's strong, it's glamorous, it's magnificent. It's got a bit of Americana about it. There's nothing mundane about this car, is there? I suppose you could say that this is the ultimate Cortina. Andrew.
Hello, Gareth.
How are you?
Good to see you.
Thank you for having us.
No worries at all.
Listen, I'd like to stand and talk to you about your car, but I'd much rather see the car first. You've no idea how important this is to me.
When did you last see one?
More than 40 years.
Oh, this will take you back a bit. There you go.
God, it's immaculate.
All original.
And this was your dad's car for a while?
Yeah, he had it 20 odd years ago.
Wow. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's a mistake. Oh. Literally, I spend most of my time on the back of one of these. I used to travel in the back with my cousin Mark. Oh. Can we go out in it?
It's not raining, you twisted my arm.
I'll let you reverse it out. This is a car I've never driven before. So it's an emotional experience more than anything. You know, I've become my father for a moment. But the car is surprisingly easy to drive. It's only a little 1300. It doesn't feel underpowered. The steering requires a bit of heft. The brakes require big, heavy Welsh feet, but they do work. You just got to adapt a little bit. This is a car which works now, 50 years after it was first engineered. So in its day, it would have been phenomenal. No wonder my dad liked them. I've driven lots and lots and lots of cars, rare cars, expensive cars, Rolls-Royce, the best cars in the world. This is the car I've enjoyed driving more than any other for deeply, deeply personal reasons. driving all the Cortinas here in Dagenham, where they were built. For me, that's car heaven.